The work is of mixed media, made out of scraps of wood, metal sheets, mud, stickers, burnt materials, and paints on wood. The scrap of plywood, burnt and rusty materials, mud, soot, charcoal, metal sheets, and sundry items collected from the aftermath of disasters form an assembly of doors intimate the diverse passages into the lives of a society full of contradictions. It is this moment of making that the work is interesting in representing what destruction means when it becomes a creation. An artistic agency serves as a motivation to intervene in the world. What we see here is a constructivist art piece, a mixed media one, which is very attractive. Attractive because of the colors, the textures on the surface, and the way the whole assemblage has been put together. While it is a two-dimensional assemblage, meaning you see it from one space and it has a slight relief meaning a sense of space coming forward and the material coming at you, it still is a two-dimensional assemblage or a work of art. What is wonderful with artists is the way they can see how scrap material could be re-engineered into a composition, into their own mindset of how they see beauty. So this, when you look at it, comes from all the different leftover disaster places. Maybe he must have found this in the junk shops, in streets as he was gathering or walking and looking for materials. And this is where the genius of the artist comes from. When you can create found materials around, bring the meaning of those materials, and come together in a beautiful piece of art that is at once attractive, full of meaning, and very tactile. When an art becomes tactile, meaning you can almost feel the material, you can sense where it's coming from. Like here, the roughness of the wood, the aged wood, you have painted wood, you have paper on pasted on the wood, you have paint splattered. It's a whole sensory experience when you look at a piece of work. And with something like this, it's sometimes just easier to get that sensory feel rather than try to think so hard about what it really is about. Abstract art often is about material. It's also about how you feel about it. And while these pieces of materials have come from disasters, which might have caused sorrow for people, this is where the artist's cathartic transformation brings it into art. That of beauty, despite whatever pain the story might have on the material, that of compositions that bring together disparate pieces of material into one cohesive statement that is art.